I can enchant it? What? Oh, it's enchanted with bashing 2. I see. Okay then. I'm going to give that to you, Aedra. You, sir, are going to take up this. Learn this spell. And this spell. And this spell. We're now out of money, I suspect. But we'll put it back here. And we'll write the Necrotic Lance in. Haha! Good. Now we can sell her Daftly book. Ah, yes, and you can have a most splendid door. It's exactly the same as a no. There we go. 4 more deflection for -4 accuracy. But it does have bash. And it also is a fucking door. I love it! Okay. You shall take the pike. We shall dock.
Hello.
I'd like to see your wares, please. We're going to sell this, these? Sure. No, it's 0 CP. I figured I could use it. It's just oil used in cooking. Alright, fine. The shield, the wand, the grimoire, the wolf hide. Not the ales. Not the notes. Everything else seems fine. What about in the stash? No. Yes. Oh, yes, this is the stuff that I got from downloading some of the extras. I think from when Pillar of Order of Eternity 2 Unleashed, they came with a few extras, and so for Pillars of Eternity 1, it's pirate stuff. So you get a fancy hat and you get padded armor. I'll get rid of it. I think everything else is fine. Trade. Ooh. God damn, these are some sexy items. I mean, down here, yeah, fine, whatever. But, ooh, rope and grappling hook though. Ooh, bronze swan figurine. Summons an animat. Nice. Okay, withdrawal, blunting belt. Oh. 321. What can I actually afford? And also, what the hell's... Oh, it's retraining. Okay. We can afford the rope and grappling hook. We can afford the crowbar. Prybar, not crowbar. There's about 160 left. There's not much we can afford that's interesting me, I'm afraid. I don't have any bloody guns. Yeah, alright. Take those two. Thank you. And let's get the hell out of here. Without stealing anything, because we don't have a thief. Just say many of these break the fourth wall. Hello. Ha! The first time that I played Pillars of Eternity, I didn't actually get this encounter. It felt a little weird to be launched straight into this situation without actually talking to this guy first, but this is good. I like this. Hold, Sarah, but a moment. A hooded man waits upon the road, clad in a green cloak. He strides forward to meet you as you approach. At a closer distance, his features are revealed for those of a younger man, though lined with weariness. He appears to be favouring his left leg as he walks, and there is a dark stain upon the fabric of his trousers, under the knee. Even so, he greets you with a polite bow. I imagine Tuatano was very grateful for the return of his supplies. He is a good smith, a good man at that, beholden to a cruel master, but a good man. Gilded Vale is full of such people, people who deserve better than to watch their home descend into fear and madness. Turns to look out of the village. I aim to save them, and I would ask your help in doing so. And who are you? Only a man determined to see Gilded Vale restored to its former glory. There was a time, stranger, when Gilded Vale was worthy of its name. The wheat shone like gold on the hills, and the village's people lived well. I don't know about the golden crops, but there are less flowers anyway. And what has become of it now? Whatever has caused the blight upon our lands, it is not the fault of its people. Raedric looks to punish us for crimes we have not committed, and in turn he is blind to his own. I am not, and he will pay for what he has done. I, Kolsk, swear it by the flame. Like many tyrants, he has surrounded himself with stronger men and women for fear of retribution. And so you are warned. If you would press on despite that, however, I wonder if we might not help one another. What is it you want me to do? It is a grim task that I ask of you, but I assure you, there is no other option. Lord Raedric must be stopped. Too long has Gilded Vale suffered under Raedric's madness. He would cure Wayden's Wergsea by ensuring there are none alive in the village to be afflicted. I fear his own wife, Ygritte, may be at risk. The man has no mercy in him. We have not stood idle. My people and I breached the defences, intent on ending Raedric's rule ourselves. We entered through the sewers under cover of night. But we were routed. There are dark creatures down there in the dungeons. The work of Raedric's Animensa. It falls to you. Lord Raedric has called for further reinforcements, and soon there will be no stopping him. Our time grows short, and in this hour I must beg assistance where I can. He is going to smother some rubble-strewn plot of land after this. Fling him from the ramparts, or else cut his head from his shoulders. I care not. Once his throne lies empty, Gilded Vale will have the stewardship that it deserves. By what right would you unseat a Thane of the Deerwood? Perhaps things are different abroad, stranger, but here in the Deerwood would not bow before self-made lords, nor suffer the cruel whims of nobles that do not deserve their titles. I suppose this fellow thinks he'd make a better lord. I have heard this one before. Lord Raedric has proven himself incapable of just rule. He has brought fate upon himself. This is a sentence that my character shall never say. I'd rather not get involved. Don't be ridiculous. I want to get involved in everything. I will find Raedric, and I will deal with him as I see fit. Then I commend you on your courage, and thank you for your assistance. But I would not send you onward without due warning. Raedric's hold is crawling with soldiers and sellswords, all loyal to Raedric. They will not take kindly to intruders. In truth, they will be all the more alert for our failed efforts. A frontal assault would be unwise. That's what I did the last time, it did not turn out. If you would brave it, you could follow our steps and seek out the entrance to the sewers at the eastern edge of the moat. But several of my men were captured. Maybe the entrance has been found and sealed anew. Those men were under my command. I would be in your debt if you found some means of helping them. Once you make it inside, seek out my old friend Nedmar. He is the High Priest of Baratheon now that the Shining God is fallen. A good man in difficult circumstances. He will listen to reason. Nedmar can help you reach Raedric, which resides in the upper level of Raedric's hold, which is protected by guards and mercenaries. You'll have to keep to the shadows if you mean to reach him without alarming the entire gate. No sense in wasting resources if it isn't necessary. I'll keep your advice in mind. Spoken like a tactician. Keep your wits about you, and I am sure you will prove the victor. You'll find Raedric's hold to the east, past the Eston Wood. I await word of your success. Okay, I've just been tasked to kill the Lord of the Land. That was quick. Fuck me. Hello, I would like you to kill my lord for me. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Well, that seems to be the most pressing quest right now. I think one night's sleeping well is a well-deserved rest. Let's head over to the inn. Get the best goddamn rooms we can find. Maybe hire another sneak if we have the money. And advance from there.
pale and well met.
I'd like a friend, please. No, I'd like to hire some help. Can't afford anyone. Sleep time. Actually, trading time, maybe. We need, like, 100 more gold. Fuck that. Although... yeah, I reckon we could do it. Let's maybe see what we can create first, eh? Crafting. Ooh. Level 1 scrolls. Level 1 potions. And... food. 1 CP. 1 CP. 2 CP. 20, 20, 20. 20, and 20. Well then. Ah. 75 to write a scroll. 60 to make a potion. But nothing to make food, but that's not exactly a large amount of cash. Bugger. Alright, fine. We'll sell off these 2 scrolls. We will sell off the extra weapons that we all carry. Except for you. And you. We will even sell off, yes, the ale. See how we
Greetings.
do that. Oh, ale's free. Sweet. Okay. That. Those 3. There we go. Trade. Hard Adventurer, level 1. Sneaky boy. Coca-Cola tastes like shit. There we go. I still drink it because I quite like the taste of shit. Oh dear. My grandmother dislikes that I drink so much Coke because she says that it looks and tastes like squashed flies. Rogue. Blinding Strike. Oh, Sneak. It's not really anything specifically for Sneak. Let's actually have a look at the internet. Let us see if I can find a thing that says how much... what affects Sneak. So, Pillars of Eternity Sneak. Stealth, yes. It's one of those 5 skills. I have the stealth skill. How carefully the aforementioned owner guards his container. Unwanted. Buffs. Eh. Different armors for stealth. But prostitute boon. Okay, there is a stealth prostitute boon. That is very handy. Okay, yeah, looks like there's nothing that actually affects it, so we'll just go for a nice generic sort of... There we go. I continue to drink Coke despite the problems because I am addicted. One, two, three. Drifter. Yeah, you look good. Well done. And you have a cocky
Ready when you are.
Yeah. And your name is... Blaine... Mr. Clarence? Mr. Cleaner? Mr. Dried? Blaine Dried. That sounds very weird. I'm down with it. Blaine Dried has
Say the
joined
word.
the party. He's level 1, so I can't actually give him skills. Shit! Alright, then. We need a bed for the night, please.
How do you do?
Yeah, we're just gonna have to rest in the regular. The stash. Let's take a potion out. Let's put in the oil and the beer. Sweet. One more rest. Let's go. It's time to go out. Out and about. Who has the highest sneak? Stealth 1, stealth 0, 0, 0, 2! A +1 rogue, +1 drifter. Good. You ever been to Defiance Bay? Nope. See you. To the Estonwood. Stash can now only be accessed by resting. I'm just gonna go straight through here. Unless there's something interesting that catches my eye. What do you come with,
Say
by
the
way?
word.
You come with a fucking great sword. Great stealth action there, mate. Alright.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Defensive. Daedric's Hold. Another 6 hours of travel. Jesus. Seems dark.
I'll go on ahead.
Let's end the road.
Ready
first.
when you are.
Wouldn't mind having a word with our esteemed lord while we're here. Got some suggestions for him.
Hey.
Let's chat. Never mind, let's get
Ready when you are.
I thought maybe he'd have something to say about the thing that he just brought up, but no! A heavy stench rises from the stagnant waters. Gonna go all the way over to the east. Find some kind of magnificent entryway that hopefully isn't sealed up. And then sneak our way inside too. Some river reeds while we're at it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh. We've got a path. Is it good? Is it good? Could be good. Looks good. Set into the base of the keep's outer wall, a sewer grate spills murky, foul-smelling wastewater into the keep's surrounding moat. Slick, mossy stones form a precarious bridge across the murky water. Ahead, the iron bars of the sewer grate block passage. The bars are coated with rust, and several appear bent or sit at strange angles. They may have been weakened enough that you could bend them, given the means. Let's just bend the bloody bars. You think that someone of a sufficient strength could bend some of the more worn bars, allowing passage? Me. You step forward to grip one of the iron bars. Leaning back, you pull as hard as you can. The metal bends steadily until with a snap, it breaks free of its moorings. Another moment's work sees a second iron bar bent enough to clear a passage through the grate. You take a deep breath to forestall the acrid stench around you and slip forward into the flooded tunnel. The walls soon fade from view as you plunge into a foreboding darkness. It is hard going, and after several moments, Aloth and Blaine Dried begin to flag behind Faged. As you swim on, lights begin to filter through the murky water ahead of you. You press on, seeking out the source, until you find yourself standing beneath a circular gap in the tunnel, and a way out.